Peace, everyone. Grand Risings. It's me again, Najee. I'm here to guide you through your rise and flow movements. We're going to take on a lot of dynamic shapes. If you're in the New York City area, it's currently snowing. Yes, there's a nor'easter. And we're holding on because winter has been so long. So we're going to build some heat, get warm from the inside out. Hope you have your blocks, some water, but we're going to get started in a seated posture. Let's do some grounding before we start standing. So maybe you take a cross-legged seat. Feel your sit bones root. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep exhale out of the mouth. Finding this grounding energy to start your day. On your next inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Bring your hands to heart center, setting an intention for your practice, whatever's on your mind, calling it forward so that it can be of inspiration to you. Today's going to be about moving with intention. So let's inhale and lift our heart's intention overhead. Feel the sit bones root, the spine lengthen, the shoulders relax away from the ears. Let's open the hand, activating the space in between with our gaze. Deep breath in, deep exhale out. 3 breaths here. Deep breath in, deep exhale out. 1 more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring your hands together and hands down through heart center. Feel your chin in towards your chest so the back of the neck is long. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Sit up nice and tall. Extend the heart forward. Really root through the sit bones. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. 1 more breath here. Chin to chest. In. Exhale out. Inhale, lift both hands high overhead. We're going to open the hands and take a twist. Let's bring the left hand to the right knee. Right hand floats behind us as a second spine. And we're using our heart energy to twist to look over our right shoulder. Inhale, return to center. Both hands reach up. Right hand reaches to the left knee. Left hand floats around as a second spine. Leading with the heart. Look over your left shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, both hands reach up. And let's exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Maybe you bring your hands down and then walk your hands up further. 3 breaths here. Deep breath in. Deep clearing exhale out. Slowly begin to walk your hands towards your knees and let's roll onto all fours. Finding your way, take your time. but come into an all fours posture. Let's find the hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to start by stepping the left toe mound back. So start by stepping your left toe mound to the back of the mat. And we're going to reach the right hand to the top right corner, I'll say, or beyond. I'm very long here. So let's take a moment to press heel back and then reach the hand forward. So it's not so much about reaching down, but reaching out. On your next inhale, let's lift the heel to hip height and the hand to shoulder height. So if you feel wobbly here, you probably need to widen your knee placement, finding that sense of stability. Still pressing through the heel, reaching through the right hand. Deep breath in, draw your navel to spine. And let's exhale. Relax the right hand down, left knee comes down. We're going to move through some cow and cat. So release the belly button towards the earth center. Bend your elbows and bring your chin towards the sky. Open the hips. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Arch through the middle back. Press the earth away. Pelvis tucks towards the rib cage. One more round of cow. And one more of cat. And we'll meet in that neutral posture with the back of the neck long. So from here, the right toe mound steps back. Take a moment before you step back to notice if you feel stable so that there's not too much shifting on the kneecap itself. So the ball of the right foot is down. We're really pressing the right heel back. You're going to reach as far forward as you can with your left fingertips. Taking a deep breath in here. Out, really drawing the navel into the spine, finding that long shape through the body. Inhale, lift the right heel to hip height, the left hand to shoulder height. So think about your right hand, what's happening. If you're feeling wobbly, you can press through, so we're lifting away from the shoulder. Heel still pressing back, the hand still reaching forward, and we're drawing our navel in toward our spine. We're activating our core. One more deep breath in, and let's exhale. Release the left hand down, right knee down. Let's move through 2 rounds of cow and cat on our own. Finding a sense of stillness in a neutral spine, gazing forward so the back of the neck is long. We're going to tuck through the toes and lift the knees just an inch off of the mat. We'll be here for 5 breaths. Draw your navel into your spine. Remember what we practiced when we were doing the stretches earlier, really lifting through the shoulders, so press the earth away. 2 more breaths. Inhale, press. Hips up and back, pedal the feet from left to right, downward facing dog. So from this down dog, we're going to begin to walk the hands towards the feet, meeting in a forward fold at the back of our mat. Let your head, neck, and shoulders hang heavy. Maybe you shake your head yes. Maybe you shake your head no. Bending heavily into both knees, so the backs of the palms rest on the floor. We're going to roll up to stand, root to rise. We'll meet in our Tadasana pose. Hands at our side, facing forward. Feet shoulders width distance apart. Taking a deep breath in and a deep exhale out. We're going to get started with today's flow. Surya Namaskar. Hey, here we go. Gathering the hands at heart center. Lifting the intention overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Press the pelvis forward, find your back bend. Let's hinge at the hips, fold over the legs. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands at your shins. There's length in your spine, your crown reaches forward. Exhale, fold. And from here, we're going to walk ourselves out into our plank, our first plank of the day. Let's make it count, everyone. So the balls of the feet are connected, the heels are pressing back. And it also works if your knees are down, being here for 5 breaths. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Bend the elbows. Release your pelvis to the floor. Tops of the feet to the floor. Hands underneath the shoulders. Keeping your hands down, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Press the tops of the feet into the mat for Bhujangasana, baby cobra. Ride the wave of your breath. Slowly exhale, release your chin to the floor. Find your hands underneath your shoulders. Straighten your arms. Rise up. Urdhva Uttanasana. Upward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Release your chin to your chest. Keep your toes tucked. Lift your hips high. And untuck the toes at the top. Pedal the feet left to right. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. So in our down dog, we have the option to shorten our stance by way of moving the feet, not the hands. Finding the heels connected if that serves us, or a deeper stretch through the backs of the legs. Or if things are a little tighter, you can find the balls of the feet to the floor, heels stacked over the toes, knees bent, hips reaching high, and the spine lengthens as the crown reaches towards the floor. One more deep breath in here. Deep exhale out. Let's bend into the knees, gaze forward, and travel to the top of the mat. Hop or step. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to root to rise, bend into the knees, round up to stand, meeting in our mountain pose, hands at our sides. Moving towards Surya Namaskar, D. Gathering the hands at heart center. Lifting the intention overhead. Urdhva Hastasana, press the pelvis forward, find your back bend. Bend the knees, sit the hips low. Uttanasana, chair pose. So remember this tuck of the pelvis towards the base of the rib cage. Imagine that the chair that we long to sit in is right behind us, ready to support us. The arms are framing the face, and we're relaxed through the face. We're not frustrated. We're not like, ooh, this pose. Let's exhale, both hands down to the floor. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to plant the hands. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. Take your chaturanga. Bend through the elbows. And then find your back bend. Maybe it's Bhujangasana or Urdhva Uttanasana. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet from left to right. We'll step the right leg high behind us. Place the right foot in between the hands. Pivot the left heel to the floor. Set up for Virabhadrasana. Warrior 1. Rise up. So strong bend in the right knee, and the blade edge of the left foot is rooted. Can you square your hips to the top of the mat? Reach up, sit low, exhale, the hands down to the floor. Raise the left heel, right leg steps high behind you. Option 4, a flow or hold in down dog. Pedaling the feet from left to right. The left leg steps high behind you and forward in between the hands. The right heel pivots to the floor. Sweep the hands back, set up. Find that sense of stability in your warrior. So we're sitting low, we're reaching up. Let's exhale the hands down to the floor. We're gonna raise the right heel, step the left leg back. Option for a three-legged flow. Feel your chin in towards your chest. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. We're gonna be here for 5 breaths. If you'd like, you can also take knees wide, find child's pose, reconnect with your breath. We're building heat, staying warm, even though it's still winter. It's almost spring. Deep breath in. Deep clearing exhale out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, bend both knees, gaze forward to the top of the mat, travel your way. Inhale, rise halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're gonna sit the hips low, raise the arms high. Utkatasana, chair pose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Can you find a sense of ease and calm in your face, in your mind, and your body when things get tough? One more deep breath in, sit the hips a little lower, and let's rise up to stand, hands at your side. 3 breaths here. Let them be victorious, strong breaths as we progress on our journey here. Gathering the hands at heart center. Inhale, lifting our intention overhead. Urdhva Hastasana, press the pelvis forward, find your back bend. And let's swan dive over the legs. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're gonna plant the hands, step the right foot back, set the left foot back, downward facing dog. Take a flow. From downward facing dog, we're gonna step the right leg high behind us and to the outside of the right hand. Bring the left knee down. If you need to bring something soft to the knee, do that. Find your right hand to your right knee and the blade edge of the right foot on the floor. Frame is cut off here. You can't see the right edge of the right foot. So, there we go. Taking a nice open breath here. Opening our heart towards the ceiling. Looking up. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Slowly heel toe. Your right foot back in between the hands. We're gonna press back. So if it serves you, you can always bring a block to support you here. Straightening the right leg. Just bowing over the leg here for your half split. remain here for 3 breaths. Slowly begin to bend into your right knee, traveling forward again. We're going to plant both hands, tuck through your left toes, send your right leg back, pedal the feet from left to right. We're going to take a flow here. Float forward into plank, chaturanga, dandasana. Find your back bend. And we're going to meet in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, pedaling the feet from left to right. The left leg steps high behind you. And to the outside of the left hand. Right knee comes down to the floor. You'll find the left hand to the left knee. And with the blade edge of the left foot connected to the floor, turn your heart towards the ceiling, open the fist, lift your gaze upward. Deep breath in. Deep clearing exhale out. So, this lizard pose is a great way to open the front of the hip flexor that can often get a bit tight and get in our standing sequence. So we're going to release the left hand to the inside of the left foot, heel toe the foot until it's in between the hands, tucking through the right toes, lift the right knee, send the left leg back, option for a flow. And we'll meet in downward facing dog, holding for 3 breaths. And if down dog does not serve, we know we can always go to child's pose. Our time on the mat is guided, but when it's led intuitively by what we need, it's truly a beautiful practice. So do what feels good and what feels right for you. One more deep breath in. Deep clearing exhale out. If you took child's pose, rise into down dog. We're going to bend both knees, gaze forward to the top of the mat, travel. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise. We're going to rise up to a standing posture, finding Tadasana, mountain pose, both palms facing forward. 3 breaths in. And out. Gathering the hands at heart center. Let's lift the intention overhead. Urdhva press the pelvis forward, find the back bend. Exhale, swan dive over the legs. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to plant both hands. Step the right foot back. And let's find a sense of stability. So, both hands are down on the floor. The right heel is lifted and the right toe mound is down on the floor. Maybe you need to widen your stance. We're rising into a high lunge here. So sweep the hands back, forward and up, everyone. High lunge. So the straighter we can find our back leg, and the more bend we find in the front leg, you can really find that sense of stability. You cannot be moved. So let's power forward a few times. Reach the arms forward, maybe they skim the floor and then they'll reach back. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, press forward and down. Inhale, reach forward and up. And let's exhale, both hands down to the floor. Right hand roots, left hand reaches up for the spinal twist. Another opportunity to really feel your right heel pressing back Maybe you use this energy to find the shoulders stacked in towards your left thumb. We're going to follow the left hand down to the right side of the mat, finding our wide-legged forward fold. Both hands under the shoulders. Find length in the spine, reach your crown forward. Bend through your elbows, gaze through your thighs. Traveling to the back of the mat, right foot forward, left foot back. Set up for your high lunge. So if you need to heel toe the left foot further out, do that. We're going to inhale, reach both hands up. Exhale, reach both hands down. Left hand roots, right hand reaches up, spinal twist to the back of the mat. So really feel your left heel this time pressing back. Maybe you stack the shoulders, gaze at your right thumb. Let's exhale, follow the right hand down to the wide side of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift in your wide legged forward fold. And then forward fold. Gaze through your thighs. All right. So we're traveling to the front of the mat. Left foot's forward. Right foot is back. So everyone, we're going to step the right foot in, shortening our stance. Now, if you need to, you can always bring blocks here to give you a little bit more support. Bring the earth closer to you. Remaining here for 5 breaths. If you can, find that sense of rooting and connectiveness through all 4 corners of the feet. Draw the left hip back, the right hip forward. Really fold your head towards your knee. One more deep breath in. And we're going to bring our hands up to our hips, and with length in the spine, rise up to stand. All right, everyone. Going to find the interlacing of the hands behind the back. Begin to extend the heart forward. Feel the shoulder blades wanting to touch. If you tip your gaze towards the ceiling, maybe your left heel finds the floor. All right. So we're going to plant through the left foot. Bend into the left knee and begin to draw the right knee in towards the chest. Flex through the right foot. It's a great opportunity to find a sense of balance in yourself. Find that strong core. Connected to the will. Slowly release your right foot to the floor. Give your legs a shake, give your arms a shake. And we're going to do it again for our left side. Gathering the hands at heart center. Lifting the intention from the heart space overhead. Press the pelvis forward. Find your back bend. Exhale, swan dive over the legs. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to plant the hands, step your right foot back. And from here, finding that sense of stability. Heel toe if you need to widen your stance or rising up high lunge. All right, everyone. So really feeling our left leg as straight as possible. If we need to, then take less of a bend, but the stronger the bend, the more you can really feel the heel pressing back. Let's power forward here. Maybe the fingertips in the floor, and then reach back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach up. Let's exhale, both hands down to the floor. Left hand roots, right hand reaches up. Spinal twist. We're going to follow through. So right hand comes down to the wide side of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend through the elbows, gaze through the thighs. We're going to travel to the back of the mat. Left foot's forward, right foot is back. Set up for your high lunge to the back of the mat. Inhale, reach both hands up. And you sit your hips low and reach your arms higher. Exhale, both hands down to the floor. Right hand roots, left hand reaches up, spinal twist. So, with your hand rooted, can you lift through the shoulders, stacking the shoulders, looking towards your thumb. Let's exhale, left hand down, traveling to the wide side of the mat for the halfway lift. Bend through the elbows, gaze through the thighs. We're going to take it to the front of the mat. Right foot's forward, left foot's back. We're going to shorten our stance, preparing for our pyramid posture. If you need to, you can always bring back those blocks if they were supportive to you, bringing the earth closer. Take a moment to draw the right hip back, push the right, draw the right hip back, push the left hip forward. Stay long through the back of the neck. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. One more breath in. Exhale. Inhale, lift your hands to your hips, and with length in your spine, rise up to stand. We're going to find the interlacing of the hands behind the back, drawing the shoulder blades together as if they touch one another. Open the heart, tip the chin towards the ceiling. Feel your right heel root, maybe the right toes lift. Let's plant the right foot, bend into the right knee. We're going to draw the left knee towards the chest, flex through the foot. Maybe you lift the knee higher than you ever have before, still holding on to the interlaced fingers, really feeling the shoulder blades connect. Gently release the foot to the floor. We're going to shake out the legs, shake out the arms. Get a drink of water. I hope everyone is doing good. The time currently is 9:05, so we're getting into our full standing sequence. Got a nice group today. Shout out to everyone. Beautiful that you're showing up for yourself. So, let's continue. Find your hands at heart center, standing at the top of the mat. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Inhaling the intention you set for yourself. Staying connected to those seeds we're planting. As we lift our intention overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, press the pelvis forward, find your back bend. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to plant the hands, hop back, step back, take your flow. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, the right leg steps high behind you. We're going to turn the right knee towards the ceiling, opening the hips so the right heel releases towards the left glute. See if you can maintain that the shoulders are squared with the top of the mat, so it's more of a twist from the waist, not the shoulders. Begin to re-extend the right leg. We're going to draw the right foot in between the hands. Find that sense of stability. We're going to rise up, high lunge. Inhale, sweep both hands up. Deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Let's power forward. Feel the fingertips skim the floor as you reach back. Let's inhale, reach both hands up. Let's power forward one more time. All right, everyone. So we're going to inhale, reach both hands up. Left hand reaches forward, right hand reaches back. We're taking the twist. So everyone, we're going to come out of this, and the way that we're going to do it is the left hand will push down, right hand will sweep up. We're going into a warrior two, and the left heel pivots to the floor. Warrior two. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's inhale, straighten the front leg, bring both hands overhead. Exhale, press into your warrior two. Check your front hand, check your back hand, make sure they're in line. Let's inhale, reach up, straighten your front leg. Both hands touch overhead. One more time, warrior two. Let's cartwheel the hands down to the floor. We're going to raise the left heel, step the right foot back. Take your flow. Pedaling the feet from left to right in your downward facing dog. We're going to step the left leg high behind us. And bend the knee, opening the hip. Feel your left heel towards your right glute, remembering that the twist is happening from the waist, keeping the shoulders square with the top of the mat. Slowly begin to re-extend the left leg. We're going to place the left foot in between the hands, setting up. So everyone take a moment. Notice that the knee and the ankle are in line with one another. You need to heel toe to widen your stance. Rise up, high lunge. Staying connected to your inhale and exhale. Inhale, and let's exhale, power forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, power forward. Inhale, reach up. We're going for the twist. Right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back. All right, here we go. We're exiting. So the right hand reaches down, left hand reaches up. Right heel pivots to the floor, warrior two. That was in slow motion, so we could all get it. All right. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out, straighten your left leg, reach both hands up, look up. Exhale, find your way to your warrior two. Check your back hand. Make sure that it's in line with your shoulders. Strong energy on both sides. Inhale, reach up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend into your warrior two. Hey everyone, we're gonna cartwheel the hands down to the floor. Right heel lifts, left leg steps back, take the flow. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. In down dog, pedaling the feet from left to right. We'll step the right leg high behind us. And forward in between the hands. So everyone, notice what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bend into my right knee so that I can pivot to bow over my left leg for Skandasana. Staying low, bringing both hands in front. I'm gonna transfer to the other side, shift to the other side here. and then take the bow over the right leg. Let's move through a few times on our breath. Staying low. And when you're ready, we'll meet everyone in a wide-legged forward fold. So with the feet wide, the hands planted on the floor, we're finding length in our spine, reaching our crown forward, bend through the elbows, gaze through the thighs. With the hands on the waist, and lengthen your spine, rise up to stand. We're going to sweep the hands overhead, flying warrior. Let's exhale, swan dive over the legs. Plant both hands, inhale, rise, halfway lift. Bend through the elbows, gaze through your thighs. We're going to find the left hand directly in front of the face. With the right hand, we're going to reach up for a wide-legged twist. Exhale the right hand down, left hand reaches up. One more time, left hand down, right hand reaches up. Maybe this time you go for a bind, reaching your right hand to the outside or the inside of the left thigh. Using this energy to look over your right shoulder. Big breath in. Big exhale out. Slowly release your spine. Right hand reaches up, left hand. Right hand reaches down, left hand reaches up. Maybe you go for the bind, finding your left hand to the outside or inside of the right hip, using the energy to twist, looking over the left shoulder, dipping the air, and letting it go. Releasing your bind, we're going to bring both hands down to the floor, in front of the shoulders. Bend through the elbows and gaze through your thighs. Options here, you can reach for your ankles and bend through the elbows to reach the crown towards the floor. We'll be here for 5 breaths in this inversion, and if you have a tripod headstand in your practice, you can totally go for that as well. When you're ready, you can find your hands at your waist, and with length in your spine, you'll rise up to stand. Sweep the hands overhead, and let's bring hands down through heart center. Let's heel toe the feet together until we're in a standing posture. And let's explore balance in another way that is also equally as stable through our tree pose. So I'm going to find a sense of rootedness through both feet. Find the feet slightly wider than shoulders width distance. Bring the hands to heart center. Bend into your right knee. Find your left heel to your right ankle. Toes are down here. And as soon as you start to lift, you're balancing, you're doing it. Option to remain here. or bring the foot to the inside of the shin, always pressing the knee away from center, finding that strong connection either with the shin, heel to ankle, or foot to the inside of the thigh, always pressing the thigh open. When you're ready, you can lift your heart's intention overhead, maintaining that sense of peace and balance in your breath. Maybe your arms reach out. Let's bring hands back to heart center. We're going to turn the knee to face forward, and with peace fingers of your left hand on your big toe. Maybe you remain here in the toe lock, or you open the leg and extend for Paraguttanasana. This extended big toe posture, hands to big toe. Slowly come back to center and release from left foot to the floor. Let's shake out both legs. We're going to find similar shapes on the other side. So feet wider than shoulders. Let's bring your hands to heart center. Bending into your left knee, find your right heel to your left ankle, toes down. When they lift, we're balancing foot to the ankle, shin, or inner thigh. When you're ready, reach your hands overhead, lift your intention. Send it out into the world. When you're ready, come back to this heart space with hands together. We're going to send the right knee forward with peace fingers. Grab for the right toes. And you can hold on to the toe lock or extend the leg. Slowly return low. And then place the right foot down. We're going to shake out both of the legs. And let's relax down to the floor. We're going to send both legs out wide. Inhale, reach both hands up. Exhale, reach forward, hinging at the hips. So we can press the heels forward here. Feel the backs of the knees to the floor. If we really need another deep stretch, or bend the knees slightly, maybe even add blocks under the knees to protect from too deep a stretch. Slowly begin to walk the hands over to frame the right foot. Left hand on the inside, right hand on the outside. We're going to plant through the left hand, raise the right hand for a captured twist. Exhale, right hand down. Planting through the right hand, left hand reaches up. Turn your heart towards the ceiling. Exhale, the left hand to the floor. And then we're going to walk the hands back to center. From center, we're going to walk all the way over. So right hand on the inside of the left foot, left hand on the outside. Planting through your right hand, raise your left hand up for a counter twist. Exhale the left hand down. Right hand reaches overhead. Turn your heart towards the ceiling. exhale, slowly release. Your right hand to the floor. We're going to walk the hands back to center. Maybe you reach them forward just a little bit more. Maybe the forearms come down. Maybe the third eye rests to the floor. When you're ready, slowly press yourself up and walk the hands towards the body. We're going to close the legs, finding the soles of the feet planted at the top of the mat. Knees are bent. We're going to tap into our core one more time before we wrap things up today. And we're going to do that through boat pose Navasana. So let's go. We're going to offer our hands forward. Slide back until the fingertips are near the outsides of the knees. And then lift the right heel. Lift the left heel. Holding here. Staying connected to your breath. One more deep breath in. And draw the knees in towards your chest. Balance on your hips. Ooh, that was tricky for you. That was tricky even for me, y'all. Oh, it was shaking. But we're going to do it again. And because we know where we're going, we're going to be that much better at it. So, breathe. Can't do it without breathing. Deep breath in. And exhale. Let's push back into our boat pose. Maybe it's a lower boat this time. 3 breaths here. Gently relax. Release yourself to the floor. Oh. And let's draw the knees in towards the chest. Gently rock ourselves from left to right. We can all use a hug after that one. Find your shins parallel with the earth. Your arms in a T or cactus shape or overhead, and find the knees stacked to the right, your gaze to the left, and let's all remember the higher we draw the knees towards the face, the more of the twist we can feel, especially if we've turned our head to the opposite direction of the knees. Slowly bring your gaze forward, draw the knees towards the chest. We're going to twist in the opposite direction, backing the knees to the left, and to the right. I couldn't find rest because there was no hiding place. Then I heard a voice come up from deep within, say, this is who I am, I no longer can pretend, and I was created for this. Slowly bring your gaze back to center, knees in towards the chest. Draw your head towards your knees, give yourself squeeze, curling into a ball. Release the head, neck, and shoulders to the mat. Bend through both knees, reaching for the outer edges of the feet for happy baby to rock yourself. Gently here. play with bending one leg, straightening the other.
I was created for this. I was created for this.
And when you're ready, you can release yourself into your Shavasana, a resting posture.
I am persuaded I'm gonna be all that you created me to be.
Deep breath in.
No doubt in my mind, the reason I'm here.
Victorious exhale out.
I'm gonna help someone along the way. Created for this. I was created for this. I was created for this. Ooh. La, 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 la. La, 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 la,
Back when you begin to find some movement.
I was created for this.
Taking a deep breath in.
I was created.
Victorious exhale out. Inhale, reach the hands overhead. Stretch the fingertips away from the field. Deep breath in. Victorious exhale out. Bend the knees, plant the soles of the feet on the floor, and roll to our right side, resting in the fetal position for a moment. With your left hand rooted to the floor, rise up to a comfortable seat as we close our practice, as we began our practice. Let's bring our hands to heart center and take a few more collective breaths in. Deep breath in. Feel your sit bones root, your crown lengthen, your heart reach forward when you're inhale. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And let's exhale, sigh it out. Peace and blessings, everyone. Be gentle with yourself, because there's only one you. Ashe. Take care, everyone. Have a great Tuesday and a beautiful week.